Hello and welcome back to the channel. As I mentioned in my last video, I'm in a bit of a new studio filming setup where I have switched up my cameras a little bit. The main camera that I've been using is the Sony A6400. I made a video about that a little while back, but I immediately stumbled upon a couple of issues. One, the overhead camera that I've been using for years, the Sony AX33 camcorder, did not support 4K video while doing HDMI output. And I haven't really shown the setup that I've got here, but I'm using external monitors pretty heavily now. So I took my A6300 and I put it overhead. This is the A6300 I'm filming, and as you can probably tell now, there's a big old box in front of me. This big old box, the reason why we're here and talking today is because here is the A6400. So this is the camera that I'm filming on currently. You can see it is recording, have a monitor over here. The one thing you may not be able to see, and obviously you can't see anything, it's all black right now, is that the A6400, and I was not really aware of this, when you plug an HDMI monitor into it, or the A6300, or presumably any of the Alpha series cameras before that, does not support face tracking. So the Sony Alpha series cameras have some of the best autofocus you can get, face tracking, eye tracking, etc. But when I plug in this external monitor that you now can't see, it doesn't do any of that, which means that doing silly little things like putting something up in front of my face just a little bit, usually it loses focus. So what's my solution to that? Stop using the HDMI monitor? No, of course not. I bought a camera. As I said, I've been using the 6300 overhead. It's not really a great option because it does overheat so easily. So what I'm gonna end up doing is moving the A6400 to the overhead camera and using the A6600 that I just bought. However, this is a good opportunity. Look at the size of this box that I just got. Amazon, B&H, and Adorama all have these options where you can buy the camera, which retails for about $1,200 right now. I think there was a sale going on or something. It's like $200 off, maybe more. You can buy it in a kit, and it comes with other stuff. And as you can see, the other stuff is a large box. So I thought we would just take a minute. We'll go through everything that this comes with, hopefully end up switching over to the A6600 and make sure that I can actually use it for face tracking autofocus while I'm filming, because taking something and putting it up in front of me just a little bit and having it lose focus on me, very obnoxious when you're editing. So this is all the stuff that came in the package that I ordered, the kit that I ordered. You can see there's a lot of stuff in there. Now, obviously, we got the A6600. $1,198 for all of this, but this was the main item. This is actually what you get for $1,198. All the other stuff in here is technically free. So what else do you get with it for that $1,198 price? Portable 4-in-1 multi-card reader, optics care and cleaning kit, a very inexpensive flexible tripod, a universal charger with LCD screen. And this is important because it also comes with a battery pack for this new camera, the FZ100 battery. One of the big differences between the A6400 I'm filming on and the A6600 is that it uses different batteries. The FZ100 battery, which is supposed to have twice as long battery life. Definitely a massive improvement, but I don't have any spare batteries, so this came with one, and it's like a $50 battery. It's also got this little charging plate, so it's got the full setup to have a separate battery. Big fan of that. We got a full-size SD card, 64 gig, speeds up to 170 megabits a second, kind of similar to the ones that I'm filming on right at this moment. A Slinger memory card wallet. I think this was supposed to be a different branded one, but I don't care. I'll probably still end up using it. I've actually got one of the Pelican memory card wallets that I normally would use, but I was actually looking into purchasing another one, so now I don't have to. If I have overflow memory cards, I can just stick them in here. Nice. There's a low pro camera bag in this kit. Got a decent amount of room in there. Might be handy for taking a lot of stuff with me on vacation if I wanted to just carry around a camera. It came included. Same price as just buying the camera body. And last, but hopefully not least, is the Rode Video Micro. As you may have noticed when I did the video from the camcorder of me filming here, I have something that looks like the Rode Video Micro. It's a Comica microphone that I received from Comica a while back. This is the official one. This is a $50 mic. And I did the math on it, and everything that came in this box, all the stuff except the camera, was like $225 if you bought it separately, all included free. All to get this one guy to replace the camera that I'm filming on right now so that I can rotate through and hopefully sell off the A6300 because I don't need to use it anymore. Anyway, I think I'm gonna take a few minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and get the A6600 unboxed and put in place. In case you're curious, this is not intended to be like this is an A6600 review. No, I purchased the A6600 to use as my main camera. Not much more than that. What does the A6600 get you over the 6400? A lot longer battery life, hopefully face tracking autofocus while HDMI is plugged in, and in-body image stabilization, which I had on the A6500 for the few days that I owned one. It didn't really make a massive difference for the type of filming and photography and stuff that I do, but maybe it's gotten better. The A6400 and 6300 do not have it, so I haven't been missing it so far. Anyway, I'm gonna get this out of the box, get it all set up, possibly even use it with the same small rig cage that I've been using on my A6400 and 6300. If it works, we'll be right back. And we're back. I'm now filming on the Sony A6600. I'm using the Sigma 16mm lens at f1.4. Normally I film at 4K at 30 frames per second. I have had to change to 4K at 24 frames per second. Hopefully it doesn't make a huge difference because I learned something very valuable. One of the big things, the driving reasons for me even changing cameras here was to be able to get face and eye detection autofocus. I can see in the monitor on the camera, it is doing eye detection on this eye at the moment. I can't see it on the monitor in front of me, but it doesn't have any of the overlay as soon as I put it into 4K mode. So why am I having to film in 4K 24 frames per second? I don't know why. I don't understand this. With the older cameras, with the A6400, 6300, I'm guessing 6000, and even the Sony A7 III, which is a massively popular camera, Sony apparently disables face tracking whenever you are in 4K at all. But on the 6600, they disable face tracking and eye tracking when you're in 4K above 24 frames per second. So that's what I'm gonna try for the time being. It looks like, just looking in the monitor, everything is very sharp, very clear, looks appropriate. I am gonna have to adjust because I'm still shooting at 1/60th of a second, doing 30 frames per second. The ideal was to shoot at 1/60th. Now I'm gonna have to go down to 1/48th. Haven't done that yet. While I was waiting for batteries to charge and everything, I did go ahead and unbox the Video Micro. I'm actually using that. Although that will probably not be the audio that I'm using for the video, I do have an overhead microphone that I normally use. Still nice to have another option instead of using this Comica for when I'm out and about. Hopefully picking stuff up and moving it around. I shouldn't be going out, I am going out of focus. I just noticed. It's when I put something in front of my face, it takes priority, but then it comes right back to me very quickly. So that is one of the goals. It would be very nice. Yeah, it's staying on me now. So that's a plus. I guess if it gets in front of this eye, it's gonna block. This is silly. Let's try it with something bigger. So before, if I was holding something right here, it would focus on that and I would go out of focus. But I can see in the camera, this eye now is still in focus. So that's working. But if I move it over in front of me, I guess my eye is still visible. Yeah, so now all I have to do is block my eyes and it focuses on whatever I put in front of it. I can live with that. I'll have to live with that. But I think the one thing to sort of keep in mind about all of this is, one, do as much research as you can before you make a purchase. This was a $1,200 purchase that I am kind of disappointed in because honestly, I looked at a bunch of videos and websites and whatever else I could find to try to figure out why my overhead camera now, the A6400, wasn't doing the face detect and eye detect. And everything I was able to find immediately just said, the 6600 can do it. So I bought it. Then I saw a video by the Everyday Dad where for like 2 seconds right in the middle, right at like 8 minutes in the video, he said, with the A6600, you do get that face detection autofocus with an external monitor. Then there's a little subtext there that says, while you're using 4K at 24 frames a second. So therein lies the answer to my problems, I would assume. Anyway, I think that's gonna wrap this video up for today. I just kind of wanted to mention that if you're in the market for a camera, if you're looking for just the body, sometimes with the lens and everything, it might be worth looking around at sites like Adorama and B&H and Amazon, because a lot of times they will come with additional things that you were thinking of purchasing anyway. Maybe a kind of crappy tripod, memory card, these are always handy. Memory card was like 20 bucks and the Rode Video Micro was gonna be 50, so that's $70 I didn't pay, even though yeah, I paid $1,200 for a camera. I think this is going to turn out for the best. It looks like my framing is actually a little bit wider using this because I'm doing 4K 24, so there's like an extra crop out, which I'm okay with. I will have to adjust this after the fact because like there's some section over here that I hadn't planned on being shown yet, so there's like mess in the floor. I'll fix that before the next video. I'm gonna wrap it up. I've been talking too long. Thank you guys as always for watching. I'll put links to where you can find the A6600. We'll put this up here so it focuses for a second. Find that over on Adorama. I think I'm an affiliate with them. Affiliate links to Amazon and B&H and all that will be down below as well. I'm gonna be spending some more time with the A6600, probably taking it out and about with me. We're going on vacation in a couple of months and this will probably be the camera I take with me. I would like to get more into photography. I would like to get more into doing vlogs and travel style vlogs for my second channel, so maybe there'll be more of that coming as well. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Hit the thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe if you want to see more when they come out. I'll see you again next time. Bye guys.